8:33 in about 2 minutes. I'm trapped in Washington D.C. Haven't ate today at all. It's almost 3 p.m. I had a very little food, maybe a banana, a few sneaker bars yesterday. State is I'm very tired. Not sure what energy I'm running on at the moment. Yeah, can't go home. Um, that apartment has been returned to my grandmother, and I'm not taking ever back it from her because um, I came back. I left. I told her that I left, and she came home. She was resting, and as soon as I came, walked back in, because I couldn't sell a laptop, so I didn't have money to get here. So I came back, and she was immediately like shooshed out of the apartment. Yeah, so essentially, there's no home. There is a resolution. However, this ends or begins. Um, so I'm sitting on Capitol Hill here, well, close in the front lawn of it all. Talking shit. So the CIA, the State Department, security, private security organizations, something Tom Cade founded and in close proximity. Plus, I reached out to them on top of that with the story. So I'm sure he had a few people reach out to him and said, "Well, let's do this." Uh, so here I am. This is there's no really point into this. This is being recorded. They're also trying to project that I'm crazy. So I've been kind of speaking to them here. Not kind of. I've been walking around. And what it looked like I'm talking to myself. Essentially, I'm talking to a computer. Yeah, so everything is analyzed, hyper synthesized, and then just nothing changes for me. So I have nowhere to go, and I'm not going anywhere. So this is it, essentially. I cannot, I cannot reach out to anyone. I cannot speak with anyone without having them attack these people. There's no way to find a job. There is no way to work. There is no way to use even the basics of the computer to day trade or any way to make money. I have no money, so there's no food. There's no way to get anything. So essentially, I'm gonna die in this hill. Or the situation that's been unleashed on my family for 4 years will be resolved. Courts, I'll get fucking shot here, which is unlikely. There's so much theatricals going on. Suggests that they can't kill me right here on the spot. So, but again, I've been already poisoned. I'm refused medical help. I've been poisoned with Legionnaire disease, which is it's actually a wacky thing. It's affects a lot of shit, and I didn't mention this in my writings previously. I forgot, or maybe I have, or maybe it's hard because I said things and then out here like trying to resolve this. So some of this might sound redundant and repeatful. So it is. I'm also very very fucking tired. Yeah, but during the telemed in the emergency room with full of doctors, they didn't mention that at all. So that wasn't mentioned. They wanted to see abdominal pain. I have also shooting pain up my ass. It's rarely, but well, rarely. It's once in a while. So, but it suggests that something's wrong over there as well. And I'm also been kind of told things by my own family. So, some of it is misleading psyops bullshit, and some of it is true. Again, it's the job is to try to induce psychosis or make me look like I have psychosis or like I'm out of my mind. But essentially, what they're doing is projecting everything A to Z, their own states, everything, literally. So, and it's all deep-rooted hatred, amongst other things. So, it's a tough spot to be, to say the least. But I'm here, So, I left yesterday. I just went through. I just walked. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna walk." And I didn't make it really that far. I was really tired. The night before, I didn't really sleep. I slept on the bus maybe an hour or two, and then sometime called napping here by the beautiful tree line in Washington D.C. The trees are awesome here. You know, it sucks. All has been polluted by a bunch of nonsense. So, some of it entertainment, some of it is just, they just destroy me. The idea is to disintegrate me, I guess, and push me to absolute limit, and then come and with all the fabrication, all the conditioning, all the trappy cameras and looks and stuff like that. Just sitting there uploading videos. And then so there's like some sort of meeting sit down, right? And they have these words, right? They say, and then they right away they look, and he said younger, and he looks at me, like, so I look at him, but essentially it's like, but I'm sitting there, I'm laughing, right? Because like they attack me with something. They're like, well, why is he having reactions to this? Well, you fucking killed my entire life, my family. You all did it from the bushes. Don't have balls to come forward, clearly. You just hide, and essentially you manipulate me to think that other people are involved in doing this, but it's just all you. So this is all lyrical. Some of this has a point, some of it doesn't have a point. Most of it is just bleeding pain. This is how I've been sounding like this for the longest, actually. It's been like I've been on this radio for, I don't know, probably for a long time, for a while, because it's when you hurt, and with like great injustice, and I'm just bleeding. That's kind of my state. So like it just comes out. Like I tried to stop talking, but then they come with some heavy, right? So like using a grandmother, using a mother, a kitten, attacking your health, attacking your organs, right? As well as in the suggesting and putting it in your head that they're doing it, right? So even if they're not attacking a certain organ, right? Because it's like a 50-50. They do half true, half not, to make you look insane. It's probably more like we all attack one or two organs and talk about 10, so you look crazy. So I come to the hospitals, I'm like, look at me, I'm scared for my health, like I'm under constant attack. This has been the state for 4 years, and it's not a very low effort shit with Yura, and now I'm here being circled by like a training program for the CAs, and there's some veterans that come around there, and then you could tell by who carries themselves how, and what kind of tells they give out, the way they dress, and etc. So and when you are constantly attacked and stuff like that, like it also fits there is a pattern, right? Like there is a pattern, and there is a pattern to what they do or don't do, and how they carry themselves. And then when you tell them something, they actually change it, which is just next, they become an open book, basically. Because like when you told something, right, and you're like, okay, so you change, you're not, right, and because they operate under false pretenses, lies, and like literally fucking demons. Some of these people, um, they there is no creativity, there is no love, right? So they operate in this box, and it's like they become very transparent. So it's just like the same shit. It just has a different angle every time, right? But the agenda is to kill and destroy.